He was a king surrounded by fear long before he was surrounded by enemies. In the corridors of Whitehall, where whispers traveled faster than footsteps, everyone knew the truth no courtier dared to say aloud. If the king grew tired of you, no title, no beauty, no loyalty could save you. This is the story of Henry VIII, a monarch whose reign began with so much promise but ended in blood and paranoia. When Henry first took the throne, he was the image of a perfect king, handsome, athletic, charming, and adored by his people. He was seen as a new hope for England, a true Renaissance prince. But beneath the surface, a single, all-consuming pressure began to build: the need for a male heir. This one obsession would twist his idealism into a dark and dangerous tyranny. Every failed pregnancy, every political threat, and every personal disappointment became a betrayal in his eyes, fueling a growing suspicion that poisoned his court and his mind. His first wife, Catherine of Aragon, a loyal queen for over 2 decades, was the first to fall from favor. She couldn't give him a son, so she was cast aside, her marriage declared invalid in a move that would tear England away from the Catholic Church forever. But it was his second wife, Anne Boleyn, who would be the first to face the executioner's blade. Brilliant, ambitious, and fiery, Anne had captured the king's heart, but she too failed to produce a male heir. When Henry's infatuation turned to frustration, the court's machinery of destruction sprang to life. Accused of treason, adultery, and even conspiracy, Anne walked to the scaffold with a haunting calm that unnerved the crowd gathered to watch her die. Her death sent shockwaves across Europe, yet it did nothing to soothe the king's restless spirit. Jane Seymour finally gave him his long-awaited son, Edward, but she died from complications of childbirth before Henry's paranoia could ever turn against her. He mourned her as his one true wife. But his quest for marital and political security was far from over. After a brief, disastrous marriage to Anne of Cleves, he fell for Catherine Howard. She was young, vibrant, and tragically naive. Thrown into the viper's pit of the royal court, her past and her youthful indiscretions caught up with her. When rumors of her infidelity reached the king, the same cold, efficient process of accusation, trial, and execution was set in motion once more. By the time her head fell, any lingering doubts about what Henry VIII had become were gone. He was a ruler who demanded absolute loyalty but trusted no one. A husband whose deep-seated fear of failure led him to destroy the very women he once claimed to love. A king who came to believe that by removing a wife, he could somehow reset his own destiny. History remembers Henry VIII for many things: his sweeping religious reforms, his wars, and the powerful navy he built. But it will never forget the chilling truth that 2 queens, once crowned in ceremonies of love and hope, ultimately died by